Hello, hello, everybody. I'm here with Dave. This doesn't happen very often.
Hey.
He hates going live at the same time as me, so I'm going to give him a little bit of.
Hate is way too strong of a word. I don't hate it. Sometimes I feel weird standing in the middle of live when I don't talk and say nothing. And you guys would feel that way too.
Because I talk a lot.
Honestly.
Yes. Super, super excited. Like, our phones are ringing off the wall. Everybody wants a call. Everybody wants a Zoom. And Dave and I are here together today with our grandkids. We're trying to take some time with family. It's very important. It's Sunday afternoon. And, we're getting ready for one of the biggest weeks of our life. And we thought, you know what? We're just going to go live together. It's been so busy, we can hardly even get on Facebook, let alone talk.
Yes, it's been busy, very busy.
And Dave and I want to share with you just a glimpse of what's about to happen. So if you're watching this in the pages, maybe you're aware you've been watching. If you're new to the page, we want to say welcome you. If you're just following, if you're watching it live, say live. If you're watching the replay, say replay. And how do you know that? There's a little red box up in the corner that's probably telling you. Anyway, this is my husband, Dave Pitcock, and he is really the brains behind this project, FREQUENSE, that we are about to launch. Dave's been into frequency for a long time. What's that all about, Dave? Explain FREQUENSE to me.
Well, it's not just about frequency. It says you talking about this week and what we're leading up to, and you almost got to go back 30 years to our mid-20s where we dove into the home-based business world, not having a clue what we were doing.
We didn't.
Plugging into a little system, and we got better and we got better. And long story short, we ended up owning a company and co-owners of a company. But when you wrap up it all into one 29-year-old, oh my gosh, we've just been really passionate about feeling good. We've just been really passionate about helping people feel good, whether it's nutritionally, mentally, just personal development wise, just looking at somebody saying, you're amazing, like, doesn't matter.
We love people.
Life's too short to not feel good. And that's really, really what it's about. And 15 years ago or so, I remember driving down the road and I called you because I had this crazy idea. This was 15 years ago.
We flew to Chicago to try to patent it.
Yeah, we were talking about people having some kind of something in their life that would just give them good vibrations and make them feel
good. That's what we were going to call it.
And then like 5 years later, all the apps start coming out that have meditations on it. I'm like,
that's our idea.
I thought of that. Like, how many of you guys have had an idea? And then later you go, I thought of that. But no, talking about FREQUENSE, we love great nutrition. And like many of you, you probably have loved ones, family members, friends, people mental health affects 1 out of 3 people. People are struggling. Life is tough. I'm not going to lie. And everybody knows that. They feel that. They're on the run and going 1,000 miles an hour. And it's hard for people to feel good all of the time. And that's the real goal. And number one, it starts with good nutrition, because you know what? If you don't feel good, you don't do good. And how many times have we said, most people get so low, you go through every day of your life, every week, every month, every year, and all of a sudden you wake up 7 years later and you don't realize how far down you are. Most people don't know how bad they feel until they feel a tiny bit better. And that to me is what really, really good nutrition does. And when it comes to frequency and vibration and that kind of stuff, we know today that everything out there is a vibration. I mean, scientists are proving that the air, the ether, the stuff, the universe, everything is of this vibration. It's harmonies. And we have found a way. The goal was to find a way, man, we love nutrition. We love feeling good. If you take a magnet and you put it together, it pops together, you throw it in a drawer. 50 years later, you pull the magnet out of the drawer.
It's still a magnet.
It's still a magnet. So we know harmonies and vibrations can be held in things. The question is, can we put specific frequency on products that tend to our bodies? And that's what we've done. FREQUENSE is where nutrition, I'm going to say very high results driven nutrition has met frequency and vibration. We have found a way to put 11 harmonic frequencies on our nutrition, and those 11 harmonies are geared to the organs of your body, but it starts with great nutrition. That's what it starts with, because we want people to take the nutrition and feel good, right?
And they are.
Let's feel good now.
So,
but in a nutshell, that's FREQUENSE, and we've been talking about it. We've been trying some products. We've been
beta testing.
Some of y'all might be lucky enough to
drop in the comments if you're a beta tester. Say beta tester, and in one sentence, How did you feel the first time you felt these high impact products? Because we're not making any claims.
Well, and how long? How long did it take us? This was a
This
year
has been
ago.
a year project.
This is a year ago. We scratched our head. We know some formulators. We have an amazing partner. We got with the scientists and said, Barb's like, this is the problem in the world. This is what I want. And the project started. And they send a sample and a sample and a this and a that. Then we got our kids involved, and our kids are very clean, very minimalistic.
Oh my
It better
gosh,
be right. It
crazy
better
about
look
the labels.
good.
There's no crap in
And
it.
so half of what we wanted, they said, nope, not gonna work, not gonna work, not gonna work. So we went and did this. We tried like 9 flavors. Finally,
We cracked the code, baby.
we hit a grand
cracked
slam.
the code.
They hit a grand slam, and now we get to promote it. And
Yes.
we're so excited. I guess for me,
I haven't been this excited since I was 23, and you came home and said, let's do this company. And I was like, no. Like, I was so skeptical, you guys. And if you're skeptical,
yeah,
you're the one I want to talk to.
most people are.
If you're skeptical and you're saying, I've done it before, I've been in a business before, I've tried nutrition before, I've tried brain health before, like all your excuses, I want you to take all your excuses and put them all on a list and let's chat. Because you're going to never find anybody more negative Nelly than this girl. I mean, when Dave first came home in 1996, I had no money, 2 babies, 1 on the way, credit cards maxed, utilities turned off, bounced a check for formula that was $7.49 because Chance's little butt was colic and I needed to get the formula that he wouldn't get sick.
You do what you got.
You do what you got to do. So, true story, you guys. My husband comes home and says, honey, now I want you guys to imagine, he's a professional bull rider, blue jeans, cowboy hat, buckle. We're Midwest people, town of 2000. Like, this is not your salesman, right? And I had been in every company under the sun before we got married. There was no prenup agreement that said never get into direct sales.
We moved a lot. First few years we were married, and I would move boxes after box after box after box of all these companies.
He had no idea.
And I'm like, what is all this stuff?
I had signed up for it all because I was a salon owner. And when you cut someone's hair, the minute you touch their head, they pour their whole heart out to you and they tell you things you don't even want to know. And then they say, I signed up in this thing. Would you? And I must have had enroll me in your business on my forehead because I signed up, I failed, I got the t-shirt and a whole bunch. One of them I signed up twice because I thought if I got a different upline, it would work better for me. You guys, what it really came down to, I had so many failures under my belt before I even married this man that when he joined something and I was like, we're never doing that. Like, okay, let me just admit, I had status.
Yeah, but it's also that feeling of hope. I mean, how many of you once a year you say, oh, I'm going to lose weight, I'm going to the gym, I'm going to this, and you have a tiny bit of hope, but then it goes away. I mean, we're human beings.
Or your spouse steals your dream.
Or your spouse steals your dream. But by nature, is it not true? By nature, our gift as a human being, our gift is to be able to set goals. Mm-hmm. Our gift is to be able to have a thought and feel good about it. And most people don't. And a lot of times it's because they don't feel good. Yep. So you Barb talks, okay, oh, I was negative Nelly, I was this. Why? It's an experience. But why for human beings does that experience always have to be like a negative one? What if you woke up every day and it was a positive one? And that's what Frequense is about.
Well, what happens to you is you build your belief system based on experience. And I had so many bad experiences, I couldn't get out of the funk to think that I could have a good experience. So anyway, 1996, Dave comes home. Honey, I found it. Now you guys got to imagine, I'm out to here pregnant. I'm teaching dance. I'm cutting hair. We open a coffee bar. We're selling furniture. He's trying to ride bulls on the weekend. We're setting up craft shows. Like, we're doing all the things. No stranger to hard work. Both of us had single moms. They didn't have 2 pennies to rub together. Neither one of us had a college education, but we got started with a mentor. Write down the word mentor. Who's your mentor? We got started with a mentor who had made a tremendous impact and a lot of success, and he believed in us. Now, I don't know why he believed in us, because we must have looked like 2 hillbillies coming into that first convention, but he saw the burning desire. He said, if you have a dream, the size of your dream and your commitment, I don't care about anything else. And Dave and I, at a young age, were just teachable.
That was
Coachable?
you took the words out of my mouth. The biggest thing that our mentor said is, "Are you coachable and are you teachable?" And it's funny, in your mid-20s, you really are. Are you in your mid-50s? Because I'm in my mid-50s. I'm 54, and I found myself at times needing to be more coachable and teachable, so that I'm not just stuck in my ways. And that's a question to ask yourself: is your ways, has it's got you where you are now? And I think that's one of the greatest lessons my mentor taught me is, are you coachable? Are you teachable? Even with frequency, even with the line of nutrition, where we thought 29 years in nutrition, I know what I'm talking about. No, I don't. I need to be coachable and
You got to
teachable
pivot.
so we can. You really do. You need to be able. You need to be able to. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the check. Do you feel good about it? When you're thinking of yourself and your own thoughts and the things you're taking and how you feel, and you wake up and the things you're doing and every step you take, your surroundings, the people around you, are they affecting you in a good way? Like all of it. Why are you like you are? And there's a reason for that. And that is what frequency is about, is to get back to that root, get back to the roots of my real goal as a human being. We forget that we have that gift. We forget that that gift is to feel good every day, to set goal. The goal isn't to go to work and hate what you do every day of your life, go home, kick the dog, and be mad. Most people live every day of their life that
Well,
way.
and most
It's
people
not fair.
don't have
It's
any
just
hope.
not how it should be.
So people react.
Yeah.
It's not what happens to you, it's how you react. And people react based out of fear and emotion. So when Dave came home in 1996 and said, honey, I found it. You can be a stay-home mom. We can pay off our credit card debt. I won't bounce another check for baby
Kick me
formula.
out of the house.
I told him, get a refund now. You're going to fail miserably. You're going to suck at this. It's not going to work. Like, who hyped you up? And thank God he didn't get a refund. He had found a system and a mentor that allowed us. If you would have told me we would have ever lived the life that our kids experienced the last 30 years since they were born, 26 for Callie, I would have took your little index finger, put it up to your temple, and drew some circles. Because this girl, small town girl, was never going to live the life that we have lived without this incredible vehicle that we believe so strongly in, which is the direct sales industry. Right now, it's affiliate marketing, it's the influencer model. Like, it has changed so much in the last 3 to 4 years. And Dave and I have made a decision to pivot. We really do believe what we are creating here is going to be a culture that can allow other people to experience, just even if they got a glimpse of what we've been able to experience. That's really our burning desire. So we're about to launch, and it's happening very quickly.
And not just a culture, but a system. Not just a culture, but a system. This whole industry, and if you've been involved with it, you've heard the phrase, oh, it's like going to eat at a great restaurant, or you go to a mall, or you buy some clothes that you like. If you like something in your life, what do?
You tell everybody.
You tell somebody about it. And in this industry, the whole goal of this industry is to say, yo, if you like the product and you tell somebody, we'll pay you, instead of advertising to the world, and we'll give you all the kickbacks. That is this whole industry. But today, it's not just about your mom and your dad and your family and the face to face. There's a niche now that has to do with social media, to where you can touch the whole world. You watching this now can touch the whole world
and get paid for it.
And we want a system that relates to that, to gather the masses of customers, to give the tools that most people would never be privileged to.
And the word automation.
When it comes to reels, or how do I promote it, or what do I do, or I've never gone live, or I don't even know what a TikTok is. What if you could become a part of a culture that embraces that? And it's not just about the top 4 or 5 that know how to do it. It's about the 95% that don't. And let's teach everybody.
Absolutely.
That is the goal.
Very level playing field.
Oh my gosh. And we have a team of, many of you on here have been visionaries and part of this team since day one. You're my heroes. Like, you literally are all my heroes, because that's me. I want that feeling like the kid the day before Christmas every single day of my life. And right now, Frequency is giving a lot of people, including me, that feeling.
Yeah, that's exciting. So here, about a year ago, Dave and I made a decision to start creating this with our children. That's a family business. We are absolutely 100% focused on creating an affiliate model that is different than anything else in the entire industry, with automation, funnels, It will never be old school, like go enroll in a business and go do this and that and the other. It's try the product, love the product, share the product, get paid for sharing the product. Maybe you want to lock arms with us and go build an empire. So it's completely different. And right now we have about 4,000 people involved in the beta testing group. If you're not in that group, ask the person that shared this with you. They can invite you in this private group. Just be a fly on the wall. It's incredible, the stories during beta testing.
You know, we dropped it on Black Friday. We dropped the product on Black Friday, the drink, and I was not expecting what happened to happen. And what happened, and you can look in the page yourself, is sometimes when you beta test and you have something new, you truly get a lot of feedback. And we were ready for negative feedback. Critics, because that's what it's for.
What would we need
and
to
that's
change?
what we need to welcome. And I'm going to tell you what, people, the comments and the thousands and thousands of comments are, this stuff tastes good.
Not one complaint about the flavor.
I think clearly. I'm nice to people. I'm getting more done. What is in this stuff? It has been such a refreshing feeling to look at 10 or 11 months of chatting with formulators and scientists to put something together that I would put up against any product like it in the market when it comes to just that overall well-being feeling. And that's what it's about. It's hard to explain because everybody's so different, but when they take the product, they're like, I get it now, and you feel good. I mean, how do you explain feel good? Every feel good is different for everybody. But my gosh, people say all the time, "Oh my gosh, if you could bottle that up, you could." We bottled it up. I think we bottled it up. Yeah, but it's since Black Friday to today. That's not a long time, and you know, I know you're going to talk about it, but here, and not we're not talking months, and we're not talking weeks. We're talking days. We are going to go. FREQUENSE is going to go from beta test into pre-launch
to viral.
And oh my gosh, we're so excited. Just the feeling we're giving to people it's about the people. That's all it's about.
Mm-hmm.
We can talk about back offices and websites and the stuff and the this and the ingredients and the product. It's about the people, man. It's about the people and how they feel. And if we can make people feel amazing, that's what FREQUENSE is about. That's our job. That's our goal.
And for a limited time, it's free. So if you become a part of this movement before the actual ribbon cutting, which is coming up in the spring, you become a part during this beta test or the pre-launch, which will start within the week or so, then you are not going to be paying a fee for all the funnels, all of the customer acquisition tools, all of the automation. We even have like a QVC style system where when one of the leaders, meaning many of the leaders that are on this stream right now, every night we're going to have a different leader sharing the story. This is not the Dave and Barb show. If you want to be a part of that, we'll put your story on there.
Yes.
And then everyone in the company doesn't even have to be on Facebook. It'll be on every platform going viral, TikTok, Instagram, Reels, Facebook, just in a text. People don't even have to be on social media. They click on the link, boom, up comes the story. And you guys, we want to share your story. We want to feature your success. We want to give hope to the world. And when we started this company, it really was a purpose. Mental health is a big thing in our family. It's been very emotional, not just mental health, but helping people to get better. And we want to help people. We want to give people hope, not just with a product line that's going to have a high vibration, but with a culture where we literally invite you. There is no competition here. Everyone is one team. And we have a compensation plan that pays the entire company based on team building instead of different competitors selling the product. So really, we're creating a culture of unity. If you are not that person, this is probably not for you. And I think our culture will cancel out the toxic right away. Being in the industry for 30 years, we just want to be all love all the time and let you know that there's enough out there for everyone to have success. It doesn't have to be like corporate America. It doesn't have to be a lot of competition. If you're a part of this team, when the tide rises, let me tell you guys, all the boats are going to float. We're going to be paying people on real dollar volume, no structure needed, real dollar, no structure, free to enroll. If you get started today during beta test, you get paid 25% for anyone that hits your free link. 25% of the real dollar. When we open, it's going to shift a little bit because not only will you get paid real dollar on every customer acquisition, the person that referred you, they're going to get paid too. So get ready, guys. It's going to be a very exciting week. We're Dave and Barb Pitcock. We are from the great state of Kansas and a little bitty podunk town called Russell. But our kids are not there, so we're traveling around, spending time with the grandkids, the kids. We want you to get to know our family. We want you to get to know these products. We want to invite you in the group just to experience the high vibes. I mean, it's rise and vibe, baby. That's all we're doing. Drink the rise, increase your vibe. And I love what one of the girls said the other day. I think it was Marina Simone that said it will impact your mind, your body, and your bank account. And I was like, dang, that was just so powerful.
Nope. And after 29 years of being in this industry and being there, seeing it, the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups, the downs, the roller coasters, it always comes back to the one phrase. It's about the people. It's about you all. And how can we create that culture where everybody just feels amazing? And that is the goal here. And product wise, we're knocking it out of the park.
It's amazing.
Wise, we're knocking it out of the park. Leadership wise, just during
Greatest
beta testing
I've ever worked with in my life.
The chats we're in right now are some of the most amazing people in the world. And we've had chances to meet and go to dinner and do fun stuff. We have not even got started. We're gonna get started. We're getting started real soon, but I'm excited.
Yeah, so we're gonna be having a ribbon cutting in April in Dallas, Texas. Any of you that want to run for visionary and be a top leader in the company, reach out to the person that got you to watch this video. They can share with you how to do that. The first 100 people will be named visionary for life, so you can be kind of one of the. It's not just the beginning, but the very beginning, the OGs.
OGs.
Yes.
Yes.
Because we want to have a seat at our table as a company owner where you're heard, where you're valued, where we do listen to learn. And being distributors in the field for so many years, you know what's as important as the product, as the comp plan, as the mission, as the culture? It's that the people there have a voice.
Yes.
They feel valued. We want to get out of the way. This is not the Dave and Barb show, guys. We're about to exit the stage and bring on the real MVPs. And I hope that's you. And if you don't believe in yourself, just know that we do. We cannot wait to meet you at an upcoming event. You can reach out to us in Messenger. Let us know who shared this with you. We will help you, not just help you and mentor you, but encourage you and spotlight you all the way to the top. And we can't wait for that.
Yes. Great to see you all.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll catch you in some chat somewhere.
It's the final countdown.
On some Zoom, somewhere we're going to see you. But yes, you guys have an amazing day. And man, just remember, just feel good. Feel good and do whatever you need to do to feel good.
Yeah, we keep telling people, just try FREQUENSE. You'll feel the difference.
You're going to feel it. You're gonna feel it. Yeah.
See y'all soon.
Bye.
Have a great day.